Welcome everyone, Fable Foxweaver here, and today is a Friday. We're back to the Pokemon game, and that's it. I'm gonna go play. Yo, Hima, hello, wow, you got here early. I thought, this is usually the segment where when I'm, first of all, most energetic because I just started, and second of all, it's where I have the most running on my mind, and so much so that my thoughts kind of crumble onto each other, and I don't know exactly what to focus on. But then it's like I talk a lot for like 5 minutes until I realize there's no one here, and it's like, oh, I could save this topic for later, for when there's actually someone listening. But here you are, How's your Friday? How was your Friday? How are the plans for the weekend? What happened to the game sound? Or is there no game sound? Maybe there isn't any game sound. All right. I don't have any plans. That's fine. That's nice. Actually, you know, it's freedom. It's not going very well. Oh no. So first of all, I got kind of good at this game, this gambling mini game. I got good. I played a little off stream. Let's not gonna do that. Let's have fun seeing the nightmares. I'm gonna get into the nightmares. I'm just gonna play this once because it is Friday. And I want to chill. So this is how it works. I found out. So here's the thing. You see there's a okay. It's the 13th today. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, nice. Here's how it works. You see you got two numbers. And the first number, the number on top, is the number of points in the row or column. And the number of Voltorbs are the number of Voltorbs in the row or column. So, hello, Sir Paladinos, Infinite Fox Craft Fusion. We were shocked. By the way, did you guys see my the thing I posted on Instagram? I'm quite proud of the video because I wasn't expecting much from it, but I was happy with the result. There are moments when I'm like, oh, this moment is a little blurred, and there is even one part right at the end where I kind of bump into the camera, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna shoot all of this again. This is how it's gonna go on internet. I'm gonna learn for the next time, but I'm not gonna redo this. And I learned a couple of effects that I didn't know before. I just kind of stumbled onto them. I was like, this looks cool. I could put this. You redeemed water. I was already gonna drink. Sweet hydration. Sweet hydration. Double check. I drank extra, okay? The video of the boxes, right? Yeah, the Lorcana box. It's basically I like making deck boxes. They're fun. They're kind of simple. They don't take a lot of. They're not very stressful to make, and you can kind of let your creativity go. Akihiko. Hima, drink too. Yeah, I mean, it's bound to make your day better, right? If not better, a little more hydrated, a little wetter. I saw it and like, oh, all right, thank you. I'd be just water then. Wait, what? Oh, 3,000 liters of water. Okay, yeah. Just water. Yeah, mostly diluted Akihiko. Okay, so I gotta figure. Okay, so There's a total of 7 points in this row, and 5 here. So it's got to be here. I'm just gonna play around until I lose, and then I'm gonna move on with the game. Just having fun. Just marking the because you don't get points if you find a 1. You only get points if you find, because it multiplies your points. That's how it works. So 7. That means this is empty. Already posted on. But I finished the Patronus dog. Oh, cool! I gotta see that. I gotta see that. You can go ahead and put the link on the chat if you want. Oh, this is gonna be a coin cost. Okay, 9. I got 5. There are 0 volt orbs. Okay, cool. And that means it's a coin cost. Damn it. Okay, well, I lost. Let's go. So, let's go. So let me see how we are in terms of Pokemon. Oh yeah, by the way, I leveled them up a little, because I find that boring to do on stream. Nothing changes, they just leveled up. So we got Gorgonzolas. Let me see, because I haven't seen this in like a week almost. You know what? Let me go get my glasses. Cause I'm an old man now. I need some glasses to see. Damn it. Now that I recall, would you both be willing to do a Lord of the Rings group cosplay? Arizato would definitely jump in to do it. My glasses are all... I need to clean them. Sorry. Let's see. Fabio is going to year 3000. Yes, this is my life now. Akihiko 3000 doesn't have Lotter cosplay. What?
Lord of the Rings, you don't know how to read it?
I do. You said Akihiko doesn't have Lord of the Rings cosplay. How do you know?
I know, and then continue reading.
I know, I'm broke. I have Arwen, even though I need to redo her dress. If I do summon either Legolas or Thranduil. Which one is Thranduil? Oh, it's like the king of the elves? That's a neat one.
Exactly. The father.
That's the guy that rides the deer, right? In the Hobbit. That's a cool one. It's very perfect. I think it's If I were to go, I think I would rather go for a Legolas. Might be... Like, the other one is very elf-like. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're very, very perfect, almost CGI. It's how the elves are designed. I would be like, this hair is out of place. I suck at this. But now you know I don't have as well. Ooh, Fable really loud his glasses. Okay. Elk! Yes, the elk. We saw a bull elk in the Grand Canyon. The bus driver was like, "Whoa, that one is rare," or something like that. The deer is dead. That's an elk, unless he found another. Okay. Oh, he died. Not into eye helps. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to do. Because I fucked up a little last time. But which in the sense that I killed Registeel, which was fused with Shedinja. And I figured I need a steel type. And I don't have a steel type. However, I have a Pineko, which is a bug type. But it evolves into a steel type. I think it's a steel bug, maybe. So if I get it to evolve, and then I fuse it, I get a bug steel, and if I get a bug steel, then I get that's what I wanted. It's a bug steel. I get what I want. 1.6 isn't short. I mean, it's not tall. I guess that's true. Okay. It evolves at level 31. Alright. Fable is 2 centimeters. About 2 centimeters tall. I'm tiny. I'm tinier than Tinkerbell. She's like 7. Fable is from Numenor. Does that mean I'm tiny? Can you imagine, like, if at the end of Lord of the Rings they reveal that the characters are actually super tiny? They live in a miniature.
Do it!
Jesus!
Just do it!
Rebecca Black. Okay.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I need to work on that. Thank you, Force Ghost Child Buff. I will do my best. No! No! Not that one! I can mute while I sing, but I have an obligation. I must. So I know the chorus part, but I don't know everything, so you know. Because there are songs that I don't like, but I listen to the parodies, so I know the melody. Not this one. Friday, Rebecca, karaoke. Karaoke. Okay. That one was for our Portuguese folk. Okay, well, here we go. Which one? Wait. What is it called, Christina? The one that you like? Is it Zoom karaoke? I think that's Zoom.
Zoom karaoke.
That's the one she uses. That's the one I'm gonna use. I need to work out this part of the stream. I'm giving you too much power. Too much power. How long is this song? 3. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. What does this remind me of? Yeah, yeah. Oh, Swifty! Yeah, it's time to get Swifty. 7 a.m. Walking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh. Gotta go downstairs. Gotta get Swifty. Gotta get cereal. Seeing everything. The time is going. Ticking on and on. Everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta get Swifty. I see my friends kicking in the front seat. Sitting in the back seat. Oh, wait. Okay. Gotta make my mind up. Which shit can I take? Cause it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Getting it on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Parting. Fun. This is my favorite part. Fun. Yeah. 7:45. We're driving on the highway, cruising so fast. I want time to fly. Fun. Think about fun. You know what it is? It's fun. I got this. You got that. I gotta get Swifty. I got this. You got this, and you got that, and we all got everything. Kicking in the front seat. You shouldn't do that. That's not nice. Sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? On Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Gotta down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Parting. Fun. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is, guess what? Friday. That's how it works. That's how the weekdays. We so excited. We don't even have verbs. We so excited. We gotta have a ball today. We're gonna have a ball today. Tomorrow is Saturday, and then and Sunday comes afterwards. Again, I know my days. This is like kindergarten stuff. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Getting it down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. And they're partying. Fun. It's so fun. Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. This is a long one. This is longer than Eminem's Rap God, which I'm not singing. Not today. Yeah. Fun. Looking forward to getting Swifty. Wow, there's emotes on the chat. Last time I tried, I actually tried. I didn't get all that reaction. It was just like kri. We need him and Christina doing opera. Yeah, it's time to get Swifty in here. I don't know that one. I just know that part. Okay. Oh my god, now we don't use verbs. We so excited. We so excited, Hima. Because, like, okay, Rebecca Black, like, she's a kid, right? But she didn't write the song. Because even a kid would cringe, as they say, writing that crap. You know that stuff was written by like 40-year-olds, right? I I have no doubt. I have no doubt. That's like a 40-year. You know that meme of Steve Buscemi pretending to be a high schooler or a fifth grader, where he's got like the cap and he's like an old man, but he has like a skateboard and he's like, "Yeah, kids, I'm just like you." I don't remember exactly how the meme goes, but you know what I'm talking about. Uh, that's how that song feels. It's like it's some old man trying to write like a 15-year-old girl, but without he never had a good experience in school, so he has no idea how to be cool. But he's trying, but he's failing. Unfortunately, he's not the one singing the song. Because that would be a lot more entertaining. Where was I? And if you think a 40 or 50-year-old singing weird bad songs wouldn't have success, I can tell you it would. Like Portuguese people, we know Zé Cabra, right? We know like that. The lyrics aren't good, or weren't. I don't know if he's still around. The lyrics weren't good. The singing was awful. I think on purpose at some point, because you can't sing those songs that many times and keep sucking. Like at some point, you're like biologically you're gonna learn. There's no way. He was comedy relief, yeah, but to the point where I guess like if he actually tried to sing well, his manager would be like, "No, don't do that. We don't do that here." Like everything was bad. Well, the music was bad because it was Pimba. Like even if they sang well, it would be bad. There was no winning there. But the way he sang was, I think, purposely bad. Like he was cracking his voice and getting like out of tune and stuff. But and it was successful. So okay, it's evolving. Good, good. This is exactly according to plan. Now, someone request last Friday night. Which one is that? Which one is that?
The Katy Perry one.
Katy Perry. That's the lady with the boobies on fire, right? um. I know that very well, because not that song, the singer.
Of course you know the movie's on fire.
Because there's a parody where it's a dude, and it's about the schlongs, the frankfurters, the you know. Actually, it's Ariana Grande. Okay. Last Friday night at the club, you told me you were in love. No, no, that's another one. It's Call Me Maybe, isn't it?
That's Call Me Maybe.
Call Me Maybe. Okay. Again, I know because of the parody. The parody isn't that great, but it's funny, kind of. I was expecting something related to Star Wars, since it's using Star Wars helmet. Wait, who is? Who is wearing Star Wars helmet? Katy Perry or Fortress? The sound. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. It is. It is the Star Wars related. What do you mean? It's the thing they say. People choose a move that will be. Please choose a move. Wait, what? Wait, it's not just me, right? The. No, okay. Spin attack. Mirror shot. What does it do? The user loses a flash of energy from its polished body. It may also lower the target's accuracy. Okay, that's cool. Like there's text on top of text on the screen, and I was like, is it my eyes? Are my glasses malfunctioning? Not in my database. Maybe I need to upgrade HDD to SDD. I was gonna say, yeah, no one uses HDD anymore. I mean, you do if you need the space. If you need if you have a great collection of movies or games and whatnot, like then you get an HDD. But even then, nowadays, and it's SSD, solid state drive. You really need to upgrade, man. It's from Sir Paladino. It's from you recognize the element. It's damn it. It's from Mandalorian. Music pictures with you using SSD. I just told you it's SSD. You just wrote 2 more times. STD. SSD for programs. M.2 for games. It's all about cost, you know. It's all about cost. You can put everything on an M2.0, an M2.0, M.0, damn it, M.2. You can put everything in there, but it's more expensive. And you can put it, and you can do both. You can have an HDD and an M.2, and keep your programs and games on the M.2, so it's faster access. And your music and your pictures and all that in HDD, which occupy more space. Anyway, or they should. But you don't need to access. But for example, if you're doing video editing, then you're not going to put the video on the HDD because you're going to bottleneck the program, because it's going to be like trying to access those videos, and the reading and writing is slower. And that is the moment where I go like, okay, this is what glasses are for. This is what you need glasses for. This is the main. You're getting. Okay. Is programs? No. I mean, the program. You're editing videos, right? So the videos have to be somewhere. You save the videos, and you want them to be of fast access, so you don't keep them on an HDD. Or you can put them on an HDD, but move them to an SSD before you edit, or something like that, and you take advantage of the speed of the disk. Maybe it's not relevant when you're editing, but maybe when you're rendering, or if you do a lot of converting of the encoding the videos. Okay, it's time to fuse. Oh no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, Fable knows nothing. This looks considerably worse than the other one that I had, which is a shame. The other one looked way cool. Special attack, okay, defense, no. The user vanishes somewhere, then strikes on the next turn. It's through protections. That's cool. Always goes first. Oh man, I want to keep both. This looks cool. But it takes 2 turns. Well, that's not necessarily bad. Confuse Ray. Sinister Ray, that maybe not. Okay, now we're talking. Damn it, that was the wrong call. Okay, let's see what it can learn. It needs to learn. It has Zap Cannon. Okay, cool. Topic. Okay, Spike, Self-Destruct. No, thank you. Rapid Spin. What is this? Natural Gift. The user draws power to attack by using its held back. Okay. The slower the target, the greater damage. Okay. I want this back. The user loses a flash of energy from. Okay, it also lowers. Okay, that's not too bad. Payback. Mirror shot. I don't think it's very heavy. Or is it? Does it say how much it weighs? Wait, 140. Is that a lot? Okay, it's more than that one. It's not a good metric though. Okay, that one weighs more. Maybe for human. I don't even know. Like I don't know. Okay, this one is a lot more. Okay. Then it's no. But I am gonna teach you gyro ball. Wait. I did a boo-boo. Ah, I forgot again. I forgot. Oh no, I didn't forget. Okay, it's here. I thought I fused again with the exp share and experience share, and I thought I had lost it. Chat, hope you are liking your new math teacher Fable. Because of the glasses? Yes, I am substitute teacher Fable, and today we're gonna learn numbers. That's the best I can do. Okay, what can I teach? What can I give? To what's the best item to give Shedinja? I don't want it to die. Nice glasses too. You do? They're like mine. I think they were like the blandest that I could find. Like they're gray, so that they match anything that I wear. They don't stand out much. Alright. They need create curved glasses? What do you mean? Well, let's see, 53, 6. I don't think these guys are ready for the league yet. If you look up with your eyes, okay, you move more the head. Okay, because it. Okay, I see. I understand. I'm just gonna see if I can buy some PP up. Because you move eyes less, they get more dry. Okay. Okay, there's no PP up. So I don't have money anyway. Which reminds me that I have a bunch of coins from the that I got from the casino that I can redeem for moves that I can teach to my Pokemons. By the way, what do they give you? Abracle Fairy Scyther. Scyther. A Scyther wouldn't. A Scyther also evolves to Scizor. Let me see. Let me see if that transformation is. By the way, I forgot to do a thing. I'm forgetting lots of things. We should ask King for rent money, yeah. Now let me check something here. Because we had a somewhat cool Shedinja. It was Shedinja and I forget something that was Steel. No, not Steelix. Reggie Steel. And it looked like this. Isn't it cool? It is cool. I think it's cool. But there was an issue that it was I picked the wrong typing, and it died. Kind of pathetically. Shedinja and Caesar. Okay, that would work, and I think it's pretty cool. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna diffuse the other two. Actually, did I do anything in this game? Because I might just undo. Oh, I saved. Damn it. Okay. Lady, give me a Scyther. I want to evolve it and do a super cool fusion. And then it will die. And join the other super cool fusions I have that are all in the box. She's a Pokemon? What? Oh, it replaced... Okay, cool. Now, I don't know how it evolves here. Let me see. It evolves... It evolves at some point. Level 40. Level 40. Level 40. Yeah, no, that is doable. That is doable. Okay. Type moves. Yes. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower. I can get one of each. But I need to think which ones I'm gonna get. So first of all, I'm gonna... Oh no. He was sent back to the... First of all, get the item. Unfuse. I will get there. I will get there. Okay. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm not being talkative since I'm crocheting. You don't. First of all, I don't need to be sorry. I'm glad you're here. Let me think. Bug flying. I think this is the one. Can feel put around his neck. Damn it. Okay, plus speed, less attack. I need none. But I guess I will go plus defense. Okay. Shadow Ball. No grudge. Heal block? No. Okay, I didn't get anything extra. I think the stats might be the same. Physical attack. Oh, it has more speed. That's actually good. But now I need to evolve it. Hey, have you met Risato? Risato, hello. Are you Pokemon Master yet? I am the master of getting them murdered. Yes, kind of. This is like, you know, I think I'm getting, like, when you're a kid and you play Pokemon, you don't really get the sense that you're playing a cockfighting game. You know, because in a cockfight, you bring like an animal, like a cock or a dog or something, and it's like a fight to the death or until they can't fight or something, and then you win or lose money. It's like a betting. It's not great. A rooster fight, yeah, cockfight. And but you have that sense of loss. In Pokemon, not so much, because all you have to do is take them to the Nurse Joy and she will heal them for you for free in no time. And you don't really get the stakes of the fight itself. And now I'm getting them in, like, if when they faint, I put them in the box. I have some rules that allow me to go get some of them back. But it really ups the stakes. But hello, Arisato. By the way, hello everyone. I'm not sure did I welcome everyone. I didn't say hello to Cadence. I don't remember saying hello to Cadence. I remember you've been here for a while. I'm practicing my samurai skills, and also getting ready to leave. I just learned cockfighting uses roosters. I wasted 6 months of training over that. You were training, yeah, you were training the wrong thing. But at least you got some training. Your Scyther looks a little less green than usual. Yeah, it's been dry. It's a sun-dried Scyther. Why is your Charizard You know what, Risato, maybe you haven't been here. But first of all, I am going to evolve my Shither. But I wanna show you my Pokemons. I want to present to you. I actually had one that I thought, oh, this is for Risato, and then it died and I didn't evolve it. You know what? I'm gonna show it to you. It's the dead box. Where is it? Oh no, I got rid of it. I'm sorry. It was a Glaceon and the Pokemon before Hydreigon. And it looked weird. It looked like a dragon with two Glaceon heads. You didn't saw the worst one, Arisato. Oh no, he did not. That makes me feel unusually uncomfortable. Then prepare yourself. Okay, I will show you mine, and then okay, this is your mom's art. This is an Alakazam with a Charizard. It's a little bit weird, a little bit rough around the edges. I think it needs an update, but it's not bad. Psychic and flying. Where do you see that? Like Lugia, and if there's others, they're maybe not very good because I don't remember them. Because sometimes the fusions are a shitter. He died. He didn't find. He died. He died. Why their tag for adult language warning? If this is Pokemon, give it. Wait, I have a warning for adult language because I if I didn't, I should. Yay! Good! Great! Great! Because I forget. Okay. Sari, hello! So that's one. This is Lonely Willy. It's a Torterra, and I will let you guess. Can you guess, Sato-san? Can you guess the fusion? here. Oh, you can guess because it's right there. It's the thumbnail. It's the tiny little one. Never mind. Anyway, it's Tartera and a Alolan Executor. No. It's on the. Oh, you didn't. Okay, you didn't. You're not paying attention. Look at the icon, like the tiny icon. It's like half and half. You remember that one? I think the other one is. I like this one because it's funny, but I think this one is a better representation of the fusion itself because he has the elements of like you looking at this, you know which Pokemon were fused. Can I go back? Okay. Wailord, exactly. Yeah. Then you got Blastoise and Dragonite, which I think it looks okay. Lantern and Lapras. I think it's pretty cool. It died on the same stream that I got it. Why does it have an Executor and Slowpoke on the back? Because it's someone decided to. You have multiple sprites for certain Pokemon, and someone did this. I fought a Nidoking fused with a Mewtwo. Nidoking fused with a Mewtwo, and the fusion was Cooler from Dragon Ball. Someone brought the design of Cooler, put them. Pokemon die in that game? No, they die if you want to. You can put them in the box. It's like the Nuzlocke rule. You know, when they faint, you put them in a box. You don't use them anymore. You can release them, or you can just put them in a box. I have a couple of extra rules, mostly to make the game easier for me. Whenever I beat one gym, I get to bring one Pokemon back. But so far, at this point, I'm going to the league. I'm going to beat the Elite Four, so I have no more gyms. And I can bring them back if I fuse them with a Pokemon that is still alive. So if I have, for example, something that is still alive, I can fuse them with Registeel, and I sort of bring half of it back. How many gyms does this game have? As far as in Kanto, there's 8. In Johto, I'm not sure. It's either 6 or 8. It depends. I read that there were 6, but the game has been updated since, and I don't know if they have more now. But it's mostly Gen 1, Gen 2, and a couple of the Sevi Islands. This is Metagross and Noctowl. I like this one. It's actually... that's fun. Gems and gyms. gotta catch them all, gotta fuse them. Oh, look at this! This is the one! This is like the one you can fight me. There's nothing you can take away from me, because I'm already... Like, you can punch me as many times as you want. I'm not gonna get any uglier. This is it. This is the bottom. Let me see if I have any more fusions. I don't think so. Oh no, I have this one. It's you can tell which fusions it is, and I think that's it. I will show you just a couple more gross ones. Pokemon. You bought Pokemon X? I haven't played that one either. I only played the Game Boy ones, not the Nintendo DS. Now I have 2 bug types. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, I didn't show you my team, my current alive team. This is my you can tell which one it is, right? Oh, it says so. It's named Gorgonzola. It's a Charizard and a Snorlax. I find it funny. I find it funny because he stopped being able to fly. He's not a flying type anymore. Out of all the fusions, I find this the most funny. It's like, oh, you just he can't anymore. This is freaking weird, but it's one of the first legendaries that I got. So it's Zapdos and the Kyogre. It doesn't even have a name. I don't know what to call it. It looks bad. I don't have any other better sprites. It's either this or this, and I think this is too cursed. So I'm gonna go with that one. I want to win. I want to win, and at this point, I can't limit myself to the cool looking ones. Let's see. This is freaking cool. I don't know the Pokemons themselves. Volcarona I saw in first time was in Pokemon Snap. Flashy Fishy, yeah. And yeah, Noivern, I guess. Volcarona Noivern, yeah. And I got this, Darkrill, which is a Darkrai and a Azumarill. So it's a Dark Fairy. It looks like an Azumarill, but the eyes are empty and cold. This is a Lampert, which is a lantern with a Swampert. It doesn't look as cool as I wish it would. The eyes, I don't know why. I don't know why they made that choice. But again, at this point, I want to win. Team Rocket Azumarill. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Black and red. And now I got the intern. I want to evolve this. So I'm gonna do a little grinding. It's not gonna take long because the game can be sped up. Scyther is so ready to die. It's already dead. I'm gonna change because that is a water type still. Oh, they don't have sprites of their backs. No. That would be they don't even have sprites of all the fusions. Some fusions are just weird. They are just literally the body of one with the face and color of the other one. You saw Hitmonchan with the other one. It looked weird. That was. Oh yeah, let me show you. There's a couple of ones that I want to show you. I want to show you. First of all, I'm going to show you a cool one, which is Arceus and Corsola. I always, so far, I think this is the prettiest one I've seen. Not this one, okay? Not this one, not this, whatever this is. This one, this option. I think it's pretty cool as a Pokemon. I think it looks pretty rad. I like the ones where they include like tiny little Pokemon around it. Then you also have this version of the same one. It is just, and you get to pick in the game. You can choose which one you like the most. As for cool ones, let me see if I can find Mewtwo and Nidoking. Oh, I gotta show you one. Okay, that's not the one. That's not it. That's not. Oh, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it wasn't Nidoqueen, maybe? I think it was Nido2. So, Mewtwo. No. Okay. It could have been Nidorino, I don't know. I'm just gonna try one more. Well, I may have made a mistake. Okay, Cubone, and that one is kind of sad, but I gotta show it because it is creative, okay? That is a God Corsola, yeah. I barely remember Corsola at all. Yeah, because it's not very relevant for the games, is it? You can only find it in a certain area. By the time you get there, you no longer need a water type. It's not even very good. That's just, yeah. There are some good ones. Oh wait. Polly. I don't think I even showed this one to a lot of people. I think it was Poliwrath and Milk Tank. Milk Tank. I always call it Milk Tank. Yeah, this is something. Someone was inspired. Corsola deserves an evolution. Even Mr. Mime has one now. Does it have an evolution, or is it? Are you counting the devolution? Yeah. Okay, last one. This is a lot. This is. I already showed you the good one. I showed you some cursed ones, but this is the one. Okay. It's Igglybuff. You remember Igglybuff, and this is Charizard. So when you put them together, oh God, oh Jesus, avert your eyes. But I mean, just look at it for a little while. It might get burned in your where do things get burned in your eyes? Cornea? I don't know. Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme. Oh, okay. I mean, they managed to... I'm gonna be honest, out of the first generation, Mr. Mime is, to me, in my opinion, the worst. The worst design. First of all, why is every species, every individual in that species a Mister? It doesn't make any sense. I remember every Pokemon up to the 3rd gen. Me too, and some after 3rd gen. I don't know all of them. I know a few. Some I might know more from Pokemon Go. But this doesn't seem like an improvement. It was bad and it got worse. Congratulations. It's like, I guess your job wasn't to make it better. It was just to do something. Okay, let's fight again. But so far, I'm gonna be honest. The game is not only free, it is actually fun. Isn't Mr. Rhyme the Mr. Mime Galarian form? Is it? I don't know. I was under the impression it was, but okay. You might be right. Gen 1 was my go-to. Me too. Although I got really excited by Generation 2 as well. I think Generation 2 was a good improvement. Not only in terms of the 100 Pokemon they added, but the lore, the games, the Silver and Gold was really cool, in my opinion. It made me feel things. In terms of exploring the world and finding the little secrets, and I really liked it. God damn it! Just die! Son of a... Okay. I played Sword, but honestly I didn't pay much attention. But Celebi is just adorable, as is Mew. You'll have to join them together? Yeah, that makes sense. I have a question. I don't remember exactly. In silver and gold, did you get to go to Kanto? Articuno and Vaporeon are my faves of all time. Lapras is up there too. And now you can fuse them together. I felt like they had a cute legendary up to Generation 5 or something. Yeah, you had Mew, then Celebi, then Jirachi, right? Then I don't remember, but I think at some point they had like three cutesy ones or 5. All the cute Pokemons, all the toys. You gotta like having one is cool. Okay, if you have a bunch of them, it's no longer special. The river spirits, yeah, the weird one. I can't even tell them apart. They all look they're similar, too similar. It's like they tasked the guy to make. You gotta listen. This is your job. You make one cutesy Pokemon. It's gonna be the Mew of this generation, okay? And he gave it all, and they were like, okay, we can't decide between these 3, so we're just gonna make all of them. That's gonna be it. Oh, Shaman, yeah. That one was in Pokemon Snap. I don't remember. It was somewhere. Trubbish, the garbage, yeah, is trash, literally, yeah, and figuratively. It's evolving! Finally, after 1 level. Okay, cool. I don't hate it because we had Muck on Gen 1. Well, yeah, but Muck is like... Okay, this one is not too bad. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know which one. Which one is... This one is too cursed, okay? This one looks cool. Maybe too cool. And this one is like, it's a good balance. Like, you know. But that one looks cool. Okay, coughing confused me because muck is like, it's just goo. Okay, it can be goo. It's not something that necessarily a human created, like a garbage bag. It's not you know what I'm getting at. Like, it's not a set of keys. Like, what doors does that thing open? It doesn't open any doors. It pretends to be a keys. Which one came first, the Pokemon or the keys? I don't know. What about the one that is a sword and the one that is 2 swords? What if you pull the swords apart? What happens? Does it die? But I guess it's fair. In Generation 1 we also had Magnemite, so we gotta give the kids a break. We need some toxic Pokemon. Yeah, but like, I think Muck is okay. I think it's kind of redundant having Muck and Grimer because they're basically the same thing with just different eyes. Okay, and I would okay Muck before okaying coughing. Okay, because I don't go with the fact that Magmar sucks. Magmar's design is not good. I don't know what they were going for, but I don't like it. It's weird. It's like they were scrapping the bottom of the barrel. Those eyebrows, everything about it. It's like it's round in some parts, straight in others. Then it has a tail, but it has big chicken legs. I don't know what's going on there. Galarian coughing with a top hat. You see, that's exactly the type of stuff that I don't like. But I like the fact that they tried to innovate. I tend, maybe it's the nostalgia, and I think they should go for it. I like that Galarian coughing. I prefer that over a new Pokemon that I don't know, and then they look stupid and like garbage bags, or really really like abstract, and I can't even tell where the eyes are. The legendary birds are pretty cool. Which ones? Give me all the burps. Oh, the variants. Yeah, I like them. I like them. I find them very cool. I like Ice Vulpix. I like that one, and Ninetales. I think great. Give me all the variations of Ninetales that you want. Okay, I would have that for the next 10 years over over a new generation of things that I don't they don't even make sense. Like where's the top? Where's the bottom? Corvi Knight. I don't know what that is. But there was a generation that was clearly themed after medieval stuff. And as you can tell from what I've said so far, that I don't like Pokemon that are based on human made things, that I didn't care much for that generation. I really don't like it. Why does that Pokemon have a shield? Well, why does what is his name? Bastiodon? Bastiodon? Why does he have a castle for a face? Right? Why what did humans look at it and thought, you know what, let's make castles? Or was it the other way? How does that work? Did a Pokemon look at a castle and thought, oh, my face should look like that? I don't it's I love when they give new evolutions to old Pokemon. Me too! When they don't mess them up. But then you have the option to not evolve them. But then I find it interesting because then you're in like Pokemon Go and you're like, all right, I gotta make a choice. I either stick to my principles or I win. So, am I gonna accept or am I gonna keep this Pokemon contrary to my tastes? Miss Magus, she's okay. I think it's okay. Surfetch is a cutie. Surfetch, I think, is okay. It's okay. It's not too bad. It has a shield and a sword, but it's like Farfetch'd also had a bat, so it's okay. I think that one is okay. It's not too much, you know. Are ghost types? Wait, what? His shield is a leak. Yeah. Like Litwick. Yeah, exactly. Chandelure, I don't know. That one is no. That is no for me. It's a no. It's a no. Although you could say like, okay, people saw that and decided to make chandeliers. That because they were inspired by it. It's somewhat acceptable. It's like in the middle of acceptance. It's close. I still don't like it, but it's. If they are ghost type, you're okay with it. Because they could be possessed items. But then you would have to like where let's say, okay, it's not the case, but let's say it's a okay, Mimikyu. That's a good one because that is okay. Why maybe there's an answer. Why does every individual of the Mimikyu species have a costume of Pikachu? Where do they get them? Is there a factory that is dedicated to making costumes for Mimikyu so that they can look like Pikachu's? And when they are born, they are immediately assigned the costume, and they are already kind of worn out. And they specifically make those costumes shitty because Mimikyu looks like he's wearing not a very good costume. Already solved by Pokemon Company? How? How is that? Because I like in this game, like if you fuse a Mimikyu with anything, they will be looking like they are wearing a costume of that Pokemon. Isn't that cool? They can imitate any Pokemon of Pikachu kind of size. But they only imitate Pikachus? Or are there actually... Yeah, but that makes sense. Sorry, that makes sense if you had one. But there's like an entire species. So all of those make those costumes and they look all the same. Like there's okay, like when you play the game, obviously every Pikachu looks the same, right? And when you go to the anime, then you have like different ears and different like maybe their official plushies and stuff do have Mimikyu dressed up as other Pokemon. Oh, okay, okay, like Eevee. Okay, okay. We are giving Mimikyu with Marill costume. I'm sure. You know what? I'm sure someone is dedicated. Mimikyu. I'm sure if I put here, someone has done it. Okay, see? There you go. That is close. It's not too bad. Sometimes you gotta, yeah, you gotta look around a little. You have this one, but it's not looking as great. Yeah. I don't know if you pick this one. Do they show fusions? Oh, they have. Okay, this is cool. This is a way to see them faster. Oh, I missed a few messages. I was missing Imawari. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hima. Thank you for stopping by. You didn't just stop by. You stopped right at the beginning. Thank you so much. Have a good night and have a great weekend. I don't know why your messages kind of sneaked past my eyes. I do hope the stream brought some joy. Christina, Thunderbolt, call Mjolnir. It made me laugh. Good. I try. I try. Man, I don't know what it is. I feel like I have like a splinter in my finger, but I have nothing there. I can see, like, even without glasses, I can see well enough. I just have the glasses to protect from the screen light and to not force them as much. But I don't see anything there. Anyway, back to the game. So, my Pokemons are evolved. I don't think they are leveled up enough for the league. To be very honest. Perhaps I should give it a try. By the way, I got Gorgonzola, but everyone else, all of my other do you guys have any nicknames that you want to give to any of these? Because only Gorgonzola has a nickname and is feeling lonely. I also believe Xerneas is a good-looking legendary. I don't disagree. I think it's good. I think it's good. I between the two, I prefer Xerneas over I don't even know how to pronounce it. Yveltal, Eveltal. It was clearly named by a Japanese person. their mouths move different. I don't know. I know how you type it. Zapty dapty. Damn it. That's gonna be easy. Oh yeah. Totally agree, Sari. By a lot. That, by the way, Xerneas is the legendary in Pokemon Snap. Spoilers. I didn't see why Voltol. I'm gonna say it's Y Voltol because the game is Y, Pokemon Y. So it's gotta be Y Voltol, right? Although the other one is pronounced Xerneas as a Z, so maybe I'm wrong. Zapdy Daddy? No, Zapdy Dapdy. There you go. I'm assuming it was this one. What? Okay. Much better. We still have 4 to go, but that's fine. What am I gonna do now? Maybe, you know what, I'm feeling like gambling. I knew this was gonna be a problem. This is why I don't gamble or drink or as my college godfather used to say, anything fun. Well, it didn't say exactly like that, but it was kind of like that. It was funnier, but also a little bit ruder, so I'm not gonna reproduce it on stream. You know, off stream, I played it a little, and I got the 7s lined up like 3 times. Okay, hard question, but Lugia or Ho-Ho? I'm gonna go Lugia. Boom! Got one. I want to say Oho, but damn. Oho. Ah, almost. I'm gonna say Lugia for 2 reasons. One, on the Lugia side, oh, fuse them. That is a good idea. Maybe we'll do. I'm Team Celebi, but that's beyond the point. Pokemon Y, as in why does it exist? Yeah, they didn't try hard enough for that one. You know what? I like Y Voltol, the shiny version, because it looks like bacon. It looks like a 3-ended bacon stripe, like a stripe of bacon that has three ends. Yeah. Look up a shiny Y Voltol. You know what? I'm talking about it. I will do it. Shiny Y Voltol. You see what I mean? It's bacon. The dude is bacon. I can't. It doesn't. But you can see. You can see what I'm talking about. Hold on. But I was gonna explain why Lugia. Lugia because when I already said this this story, but when I finally got my Game Boy Color, which was my first console, at least official one, I wanted to buy Pokemon Yellow, and I convinced my mom to take me to the store. I had the money. She wasn't going to buy it for me. I was going to buy it myself. I was like 6 years old. Maybe not 6, but... No, definitely not 6, but like 9, I think. And she... It was far away. It was like half an hour, so I had to convince her to take me. But it was fine. But I got to the store and I was like, all right, let's go get this thing. And then I got to the store and like there were no games. I don't know what happened, but it was like completely clean. All they had was the boxes, you know, the big boxes where they keep the games, but they were all empty except for one right in the middle with the spotlight on top and the angels singing like ah. It's it okay, and I was like, please be Pokemon, please be Pokemon, please be. And I got there and it was Pokemon, but not yellow. I was like, damn it, it's not Pokemon yellow. But damn it, I made it this far, I'm gonna take it anyway. And it was Pokemon blue. It wasn't yellow, it wasn't red, it was the worst one of them. In my, in my young boy opinion, it was like, oh, this is the least favorite that I would want, but I'm gonna take it. And then I on my way home, I learned to. Thank you, Sir Paladin. I learned to like it. And from then on, I always bought the one that was the least favorite. The second generation, gold or silver. My friends would all go get gold, like dumbasses. Like then everyone has gold and they can't trade with anyone. I would be the one buying silver. Ruby or sapphire, I would go for sapphire. Fire red or green leaf, I went green leaf. And so I always had a tendency for the blue one, the blue version. And the silver was Lugia, so Lugia. Also, Oho shows up in the first episode of Pokemon as being completely golden, and then when it shows up, he's not completely golden. His shiny version isn't completely golden, so it doesn't make sense. I don't like that. I like things that don't make sense. Now, you asked other questions, you talked a lot. Articuno, best ice boy. Alright, I will accept. Ninetales or Arcanine? God damn it, Arcanine. Because he's a fluffy big doggo, yeah. I know it's a fox, and it's elegant and whatnot, and there's a... If you go the alternate variant forms, I would go Ninetales, because I like the Ice-type Ninetales better than I like Rock-type Arcanine. Okay. I have a quiz Pokemon stream on Tuesday. Oh yeah, if you guys want to play. No. That's fine. It's you. Like, if you were to ask, I would say yes, and you know that I would say yes. So. I had yellow, silver. Okay. Silver, sapphire, pearl. Okay. A pearl I didn't get. White, already out of my... Then I played again on the Switch, Shining Brilliant Diamond, which was blue. They gave me the option and I was like, I would rather have the blue one. And they were like, oh, that's fine because the other person will take the pearl. I was like, yes, well, everything is lined up. It was we got codes. I don't even have the physical thing. They just gave us 2 codes for review, and it was between me and another person. And I found it funny because we reviewed the game. The game is essentially the same, right? It's 2 different versions, and we basically published 2 different versions. 2 reviews of the same game, but it's like this. I played Shining Brilliant Brilliant Diamond, and the other one I played Shining Pearl. And if you read them, they actually have like different perspectives on the game. I found that pretty cool. I wanted Diamond, but Pearl was cheaper for some reason. I don't know what reason that is. I have no idea. I always thought they would be the same price. You collected Gen 1 cards and Tazos. I played, I think in English they're called Pogs. The kids nowadays, they go like, Pog! There's Pog, Pog Champ, Pog. They don't know, I don't know if they know what a Pog is. but in Portuguese a pog is called tazo. And I played it to exhaustion as well. I remember some moments very clearly in my Pokemon Tazo life. I remember, for example, I didn't have a box, so I would carry them in my hands. And one school break, I had one so many that they barely fit in my hand. And I was walking back to the class and they just exploded. It was like a because I was holding them very tight, like between the thumb and the tiny finger, and they just went everywhere. I was like, no, my pogs or tazos, no. And I got a bunch. I got like a third of them back. But that was life, and I learned the lesson. I remember I had, I think it was an Abra or a Kadabra that I decided would be my lucky Tazo, and I wore it so much that it became so thin. It was almost like paper. What else? One time I played for money, and they were like, "Oh, so you played Tazos and whoever won got money?" No, 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 no. I wanted to play Tazos. The other kid said, "I don't have Tazos, but I have money," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And it was like, I will put money in, and if you can flip it with a Tazo, you get it. But if I flip your Tazo, I get the Tazo. So it just I played with the Tazos. He played with the money. It was kind of weird, to be honest, but I managed to win. It took a long time. We were waiting to go inside for church school. Like, what do you call it? Cateches in English. I don't know. And they called in, and everyone went in, and we just stayed outside because there were the equivalent to a like 5 cents, 5 cents, and we were playing for 5 cents. And it was like, yeah, we'll. This is serious. You go do your church thing. This is the important stuff, okay? Anyway, I only managed to win because we were playing on an edge, and I managed to like gradually take the coin to the edge. I actually had to do it like 3 or 4 times because it would flip and not get on the right side. But he was playing with coins. I was surprised that he didn't win sooner. I guess like it was harder for him. Like he would have an easy time flipping the coin, but a hard time flipping the Tazo. I would have an easy time flipping the Tazo, but not the coin because it is heavier. Anyway, lesson is you can do it. You can play Tazos and coins. It's not smart though. You're gonna spend a lot of time. My mom helped me collect them. When she found one on the ground, she'd bring it home. I finished the collection, had the folder and everything. Wow, mine are somewhere in a box. I have to look them up. They're somewhere in the attic. Folder, a binder, right? A binder. I'm okay with Pikachu, but Raichu is cooler. Has a sick tail. He's chunkier. In some regions, he can surf. He's just better. Yeah. Like, if I were to use one of them as a flotation device, I would rather go with Raichu. Because 1, he can surf. And 2, he has better surface for grabbing. And he he looks more like a... Crappy, that's what you call Katkas. Oh my god, the stories, man. The stories. I'm gonna tell just this one, okay? Because the thing, the slot machine is waiting for me like, what the fuck, man? You pulled and you're not gonna press? Are we never gonna stop? There's a lot on Raichu he has a surfboard. So we went to church school, and the ladies, which as far as I know, I was a kid. I don't know. I don't know stuff now. I didn't know stuff then for sure. But it sounded to me like neither did them. So that's the point of the whole thing. I don't know if they were teachers, but they didn't know how to teach. Because if they did, like, you gotta, if you're gonna have to make me believe, this is gonna get like religious and stuff, and I don't wanna. But if you wanna make me believe in something, it doesn't matter if it's religious or not. You gotta sell me the idea. If you don't know how to sell me the idea, I'm not gonna follow, right? And this lady decided to go like the opposite of a good idea. She decided to open the lesson by saying something like, sometimes, she was an older lady, sometimes you kids, you say that you love chocolate, no, you adore chocolate, or you adore this, or you adore cartoons, or you adore, but that is wrong. You only adore God. And it was in that moment that I knew this isn't for me. This isn't for me. No, what if I want to say I adore my parents or something? I don't like where do we draw the line? No, that was the moment that was like, this is not gonna work. Like, maybe the guy exists. I'm not gonna question that. It's not about the religion. It's just the way that she presented the idea, that she tried to indoctrinate that. She's a dork. If you can surf on shoulder, you can surf on Raichu. Yeah, and it doesn't smell like like clams. It's wrong, Fable. Adoring your parents? Who the hell do you think you are? You're gonna. Let's get away from that conversation. It's not good for anyone. Anyway, that was the best lesson I got, because it was the lesson that stuck with me the most, and that got me out of there. Polish. And you can tell that was heartfelt because I spoke in Portuguese. Anyway. Let's check out the moves. This one has flamethrower, so it doesn't need flamethrower. This one it already has ice beam, although it can learn thunderbolt. Okay, I have to check if he learns firebolt or no. This one can learn flamethrower as well. Think about Raichu with Surf. That was probably... Pokemon is probably one of the things that I would think about while in that that sort of place. Because they would teach you the... what is it called? The prayers. The problem is that I would have to memorize them, but I didn't know what I was saying. You know the creed? There was a prayer called the creed. Only years after did I know what that word actually meant. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people were and are in the same spot. They are saying words that they don't know what they mean. You have no idea. I think it's a good experience. Sometimes you have to go to the bottom to know where the bottom is. Mom didn't? Okay. My mom was like... My father didn't care. My mom was like... She wanted me to go because she wanted me to have the chance. We were never like it's you know how in Portugal there's a lot of people that you know, are we Christians? Yeah. Do you go to church? No. It's kind of like that. It, so we didn't go to church only on certain occasions. Um, but like I said, I think it's a good experience. Like, you, it's like saying it's weird, but it's like saying like when you suffer a little, you'll appreciate not suffering. You know, but if you don't go through certain things, then you don't appreciate them or lack of them. Um, like I was saying, my mom wanted me to go not because of what they were teaching, but because she didn't want me to grow up thinking that I didn't have that chance, you know. Because when you grow up, if you do want, it's just it's harder. If I was decide if I changed, um, it would be harder to get into, and it would be like maybe even you know what's the word? My mom didn't want me to go to be an outsider. You know, every kid goes, so why wouldn't I? I could feel that way. So I think she did well. I think she did well, and it was my choice to leave in the end. I just wanted to stay home watching cartoons. Me too. Me too. Okay, I'm also gonna take one flamethrower, please. What else? You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna use the flamethrower now. I'm gonna save it for the Elite Four because I don't have a lot of ways to recover PP. But when I run out of PP on the other move, I will give it flamethrower. Um, it's a peaceful life. My grandpa made me go to church with him every Sunday. That's the further. That is actually worse, maybe. I mean, at least you went with your grandfather, so it's a shared experience. And he made me hear the tears every day at 6:30. Okay, you might have had it worse. You know what? Insufferable. Yeah, you're yeah. No. It's. We thought you were the lucky one. No, because you can't even turn that away. Like the church school, you can. Well, at least in my case, I told my mom, I don't want to go, and she'd be like, all right, you don't go this time, and we'll see next week. And like a couple of months of this, it was like, okay, I guess you're not going. But it's good. It's good, Sari. It's good for a kid to. Wait a second. I don't see a number, which means perhaps in this game you can use TMs indefinitely. How interesting. Guess I would have to try it. Let me save the game. if you indeed only get... Okay, let me buy... Okay. Oh, no, he paid again. He paid again. Let's get out. No. He wanted us to pray every day. Only one way to find out. Use them all. Yeah. What's an HM? An HM in the early games, I don't know how it is now, but you had HMs and TMs. The TMs were you would spend, and the HMs basically you could use them as many times as you wanted. And it's basically HMs are moves that you can use outside of battle. Like Flash, Teleport, Strength to move boulders, Surf to go underwater, Fly to fly, Cut to cut trees, yeah. You already got it. So, I can indeed try it out. I could give Ice Beam to Lampert. Utility skills. Yeah, exactly. He's got Hydro Pump. I don't even know what I would replace. Maybe I won't replace it now. It's just good to know that I have the option. Later. I think I'm still too green. I don't know. Arisato did church school till Charisma. Christina, I think, did the same. I went till... What's the one before Charisma? The first communion. The first time you eat the wafer. It's
First
wafer.
communion, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. It was so silly. Like, okay, gather the uncles and the aunts. I only have one, so. Anyway, the cousins. My parents basically put on a little party here. And in the morning, I put on the Jedi robes, and I got up to the priest. And I didn't know how it was gonna go. What was supposed to happen? No one had told me, so I just, they formed a little line or something, and we went up. When it was my turn, the priest tells to me something like, "The body of Christ," and he hands the wafer to put in your mouth, and I was like, I didn't know what to do, so it was like, the body of Christ. Now I suppose, okay, I'll repeat it, the body of Christ. But it was like, no, I say it, and then you just, oh, okay, let's do it again. The body of Christ. Okay, and then your priest has a creepy voice. I'm sure it was not exactly like this. It's just the way that it's coming out from my memory, and it might be, I might be changing it a little. Talking about Jedi, I just finished and stitching the Jedi sash, says Christina. And that is Christina's voice. Exactly. Yeah, I only have the drawings. I'm making lightsabers. I'm making new lightsabers. Do you like them? I said that's all you're gonna get for now. Is not that crunchy? Well, I was gonna say you've never heard it off stream, but you have. Okay. Miltios. It's Miltank and Latios. I just finished cutting the lining and have enough for another Jedi outfit. If you want, I think I have enough for you. Nice. Oh, it froze! Son of a... Okay, this is not good. That is a dragon, so that's not good. It's a great opportunity. Go, Sheldon. That's a good name for it. It's gonna be Sheldon. What can I hit it with? Yeah. Slow pace wins the race. Drago King, there's a good chance it has a fire move, right? That's Dragonite and wait. What's his name? Golking? I just forgot a Pokemon from the first generation. Not sure Dragonite is fire, but Dragonite can learn a fire move. Seeking! Yeah, it's Goldeen and then Seeking. Yeah. Well done. I'm gonna change. Let's go with Zappy Daddy. Damn it! Zappy Daddy. It really rolls off the tongue. It's great. Oh no. You know what? It's gonna... Wow, it doesn't give up! I think I'm gonna change that. Okay, got some experience points. Man, I wanna jump. I wanna go ahead, but I'm afraid. I need to buy more potions and stuff. I don't know if you can give up and return. You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. If I'm not gonna count it as a loss if I have to give up. Goldeen and Seeking. How dare you? Someone outdoor has Seeking as his favorite Pokemon. Out there somewhere. There's at least one. At least in this planet. Maybe they could be off planet. they like generic fish. Wait. This is a cave? I thought it was the Elite Four, but it's a cave. What is this? I have a feeling I'm gonna have to use Max Repel. By the way, if it looks like there are weird Pokemon showing up, it's because I have the randomizer on. That's partly how I got so many Charizards. It's like playing an RPG and choosing Human Warrior. How dull can that be? You know what? I have thought... I have thoughts on that. I have I want to play Baldur's Gate at some point, and I think I'm gonna go with a human rogue when I get there. Share the thoughts with us. That's my thought. I think I want to go, but then I I don't know. I think the real monster is within. Like if you make the choices, that are. Oh, Growlithe. You know what? I haven't caught any Pokemon in this area yet. I could. And yes, my Charizard knows Surf, because he's a very good boy. Son of a gun. Wait a second. There's a thing that I didn't do, but I do have to look it up. Pokemon Infusion items that replace HMs. In this game, they came up with they have a pretty cool idea, I think. Oh, that one looks good actually. That Absol and Tentacruel. I don't know if this exists in other games because I haven't played them all. But in this game, you can find items that replace HMs, meaning you don't need to teach a Pokemon the HM anymore. You can just use the item. Like, for example, you don't need to teach cut. You have a scythe, so you can cut the trees yourself. Like you can do some work yourself. It's Rogue, that's fine. We should do a podcast stream having these discussions. Why not? Warrior is as boring as it can be. Okay, I will accept that. I thought you were having a beef with the human part. Like, yeah, warrior is generic, but so is human. Like, if it was an orc warrior, would it be okay? Maybe. I'm up for that. We gotta think about the concept. Like, what? Start with a topic and see where it goes. I'm an orc fangirl. I know you are. I know you are. I remember. Okay, I want the first of all fly. Okay. I remember because I've been there and I didn't do anything. But I will go back there. So, when I went to Goldenrod, this is Johto, by the way. I started going up this mall, and it's under construction. And, god damn it. There were some fights to be had here. And I didn't complete it. And it seems like there's an item here that replaces Fly. I gotta cosplay Thrall again. No, only I can have a orc priest like the one that did you the Premier Communion with that sick voice. That one is actually kinda cute, Chikorita and Smooshum. It's kinda pink Chikorita with a weird haircut. I don't know what this is. But it's going down. Paint split? I don't know what that does. It doesn't know flame fire type attacks for sure. Yes. Silvio. Isn't that I remember. Why am I hearing that in Will Ferrell's voice? Silvio. I don't. Pretty sure it's from a movie or a sketch. Anyway. Wearing robes and such, it's comfortable. That one is Darkrai for sure. Not sure what the green is. It was red. It might have been, yeah. I didn't pay attention to the name. It was just so weird, I didn't even... It's dangerous out here. I should have, actually. Mr. Bird! Okay, we can keep doing this. Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we can't. What have they done to you? I don't even know what what type that is. Breloom is grass and fighting, right? And the other one is the Sandcastle. It's the Sandcastle Pokemon. I don't know what type that is. Does anyone? I wanted to cosplay a Pokemon again. Kinda missed the uniqueness of those cosplays. Which one did you do? Was it like an evolution? I would go for Gengar. Gengar seems fun. But I would want like a, you know those dinosaur costumes that they're like a balloon? One like that, but it's a Gengar. I don't know if that'll ever happen. A human Surfetch Knight? I can see that happening. You get a duck costume and you get a big shield made out of leeks and a big French I don't know what it's called in English. It's a leek. It's a leek. Damn. I honestly just want a leek shield. It's water type. I have a Gengar onesie. Oh, that's cool. And the Vaporeon one as well. Human Raichu. Okay, I was seeing the yellow and I was thinking, it was Jolteon? No, it wasn't Jolteon. It wouldn't be Jolteon. Raichu. Okay, so I'm assuming it's at least fighting type. So I can take it out. Yeah. I gotta go back. Gotta go fast. Like Sonic. Gengar onesie is... Christina, I got you so many pajamas by now. Why haven't you gotten me a Gengar onesie? You're failing.
I got you games.
And look at how I'm dressing. This is a white t-shirt. That's like the equivalent of playing an RPG and choosing human warrior. Meanwhile, you have all the cool pajamas. Oh, that's... Who mentioned Ms. Magius today? It was Risato, right? That's Mr. Magus. The distant cousin of Gandalf. And I have no idea what type it is. But I'm hoping it's not fire. Is it ghost? Bam! It is ghost. Critical hit. What the damn hell? What in the actual ghost and metal? Ghost and electric? I have no idea. What is the first type of his Mismagius? The first type. It has two, right? Here, the order is important. Usually in Pokemon, the order isn't relevant, as far as I know. As long as you have two types. It doesn't matter which one is first, but here it's relevant for the fusion. And the other one, is it just metal or is it metal rock? It could be like ghost rock. No, you got good instinct, Sari. Mismagius is ghost as far as I know. Could be ghost rock then. I gotta be really careful with the ones that I don't know, because like this could have a fire move. Oh, Esaur! It's an Eevee with Venusaur. Oh, it's normal type, normal and poison. Wait, fairy don't like poison, right? Yeah, the leaves. Poison. It has grass type moves because it's a Venusaur. Oh, this is a. Oh, this is a. This is tricky. This is tricky. What do I do? Gorgonzola. Sure, keep using Baton Pass. All the types, yeah. Yeah, Eevee turns out has some actually cool fusions because of all the different evolutions that it has. It's toxic and not good for your elf. Yeah, poison sucks. Okay. But I didn't like the fact that it took so much damage. Not even poison likes poison. Still waiting for a ghost evolution one day. But it would be like pure ghost, right? Just ghost type. This game has some bugs and some kinks. For example, I would like for you to be able to access the stairs when you're right at the end of the right, instead of having to take one step. But anyway, and sometimes some minor visual issues, hiccups, like going on top of boxes and stuff. But other than that, it's I think it's a cool game for. You can tell when I go downstairs. Look, you see the face on top of the stairs. It's a good game for Pokemon lovers. It has things that the official games don't have. Oh, no. I'm not staying here. Tree chop. Just spooky. There's so many possibilities. A lot, really. And remember, you can whatever fusion you do, you can do like in two ways, depending on which one goes first. But some are spooky, yeah. Like this one. What is this? Is it a horse? Is it a spider? All I know is that Christina is not gonna like it. Wait, this is not... Leaf Mander. Nope, not gonna risk that. Okay, that was fast. That was fast. It's just the way I like it. Okay, now we go... Oh, what? Safety inspection? Oh, I just used that as an excuse to come up, take a nap in here. Please don't tell my boss I was slacking off. God damn it, you made me go all the way. Oh, you can catch a Pokemon in here. There's a little tiny moth. I'm gonna catch you. It's a Venomoth, yeah. What? What? I am confusion. It does look cool though. It has the glasses. Can I throw a Pokeball at it? Does it work? I'm a little scared because if it has a fire move, he might kill. It's impossible to catch. What? It's a cutout, yeah. I think I'm supposed to run. Flamethrower. Oh, it does deal damage. I didn't even read what the... I can't read, it just disappears. It used Happy Hour, okay. I'm gonna keep destroying it if I can. I'm running out of... I'm gonna run. Okay, you stay here. Cool. Bye. What a waste of time. I don't think it would take me all night. Cool kids shop at the Golden Rod City department store. Are you a cool kid? I guess not. I think I have shopped there though. Oh, tell me it's what I want. Teleporter. Yes. So I don't need fly anymore. I can just use teleporter. Actually, you know what? I find it cool in this game. Teleport is an HM. I always found it somewhat silly, although they work differently. You could have fly and teleport. Alright, next one. I want strength. Route 15. Route 15. Where is it? 15. This is just one route. Why does it have multiple numbers? This is clearly like you can't go anywhere else. Okay, 15. I'm gonna need a Pokemon with strength. Wrong emote. Which one? The bird? But by the way, which song, by the way? The one in Goldenrod? In the other city? The one from the Poké Center? Oh, okay. Because I was just... I found the other day... I don't know... It was on Instagram, I think. And it was someone praising... the songs from the Johto region, from the second generation of Pokemon games. And they were like, oh man, this second generation, they were really... they came out with everything, it's the best games ever. I thought I already... I thought this was done. I thought this area was done. Being surprised, although I found it weird that you would have a Pokeball there. Okay, so it's not here. I mean, in general, Pokemon music is cool vibe. Yeah, I agree. I remember this. The Primeape was, yeah, it was a Primeape with a Venusaur. So it was basically a Venusaur with the face of Primeape, and instead of a tree on the back, or a flower, it was a ring, a fighting ring. Like, some of them go weird, okay? It's made by people. I don't think this is it. This is not what... There's a basement? On a haunted house? I need flash. I don't have flash. I don't want to go there. Can I take a nap? Doesn't look very comfortable, they say. But I can walk on it. That's cool. Not finding what I'm looking for. Which is, they say, a guy with a Rhyhorn. Oh, I think I know. Ooh, that's a cool looking Arcanine. I already got one. I think I know what they mean, and I'm pretty sure they're telling me to go to the wrong place. Yep, it's this guy. Mareep. Wait, what? Doing in the water? Yeah, like I mentioned, it's It's randomized. Yeah, the shell. Yes, sort of like the shell. I need to use Pokemon to push it. Why is it not going? Okay, I think I need to turn it around. Oh, okay. Wait, is it all the way over there? Because that's gonna take forever. It doesn't go that way. Okay. I thought I could push it into the water. I guess that would kill it, no? No. Like, every encounter is randomized except for... legendaries and stuff. Please turn. Please. Please. Please turn. This is gonna take a while. I get you, Rhyhorn. I don't like to go to the beach either. I don't even know how... Am I taking it to the right place? It would be funny if I was taking it to the wrong place. Come on. I know it's a flower. I'm trying to... Almost there. Damn it, he moved. Kakra. It was close. It was very close. No, the other way. Come on, you know you want to. Just move! God damn it. How do I... Am I going to the right place? I wonder. Almost there. Ah! On this beach towel. All the way to this beach, on this beach towel. Well, that's a beach towel. Didn't I take it to the blue towel? Isn't that the blue towel? It's on the blue towel. Oh, now he wants water. Come on, man. Is the game broken? Tell me it's not broken. It's on the freaking towel! damn it! Let me Google that. See if this part is buggy or what. If I see a video of someone doing it. I only see one blue towel there. Actually, only one towel. You. Okay. Okay. I don't see any difference to what I did. Oh. Yay! I did it! First try! No cheating. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I need some rest. It was mega fun. Have a great rest of your night. Bye Chris, bye Fabi, bye Fable. Thank you, Cyrus. Thank you for stopping by. I think it was fun as well, and I think I'm also going to end it. I'm just gonna take it back here. Kill my Pokemon before I forget, and save. It is getting a little bit late. It is 11 here after all. Let me see who is on. Drop a like. There. Okay. And I am going to raid Chris Fox Music. He's a musician, so he makes music. And I like want to play some Magic. It's too late. It's too late. And I've opened Arena lately, but I haven't played much. I need to like get a deck that I feel comfortable with. I made an otter deck, but I didn't like it very much. And then I did another one, but I don't even remember what it was. I think it was squirrels, maybe. It might have been squirrels. So I'm gonna raid Chris Fox Music. Bear with me, because I think his music is pretty cool. The raid is on. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for being here. For the chat, for the company, for the Poke Talk. Yes, Arizatu, we need to do a stream. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you. I forgot. Oh, I don't have a lot of time now. But I found a solution for my problem, for the chat problem. You see this thing on top of me, the chat? I can actually make it show the chat of both of our streams at the same time. Isn't that cool? Anyway, we're about to raid Chris Fox Music, or just Chris Fox, who is also another Fox, so it's part of the Fox family. And we're not related. We're not related. We're not family like that, but we are both Fox. We have Fox in our nicknames. That's the only. Anyway, we're gonna be raiding. Let's bring our best vibes, our best behavior, and I wish you all a good weekend ahead of you. I'll be back on Sunday if all goes right. And for now, thank you so much, and bye bye. Have a good night.